Oh, keep going, man.
It's time for a gut check. If the founding fathers saw us huddled in our little cocoons, texting each other smiley faces, they'd hang their powdered wigs in shame. When our idea of danger is eating gluten, there's trouble afoot. Yes, we the people have gotten soft, and all the It's time for a gut check. If the founding fathers saw us huddled in our little cocoons, texting each other smiley faces, they'd hang their powdered wigs in shame. When our idea of danger is eating gluten, there's trouble afoot. Yes, we the people have gotten soft, and all the likes in the world aren't going to save us now. But one thing will. Welcome to the place where we speed all day, where we bump and grind in a non-sexual way, where scores are settled and we break the rules, and everybody's got a set of badass tools. Get some NASCAR in your life. Hello, glory, goodbye, strife. Welcome to the place that we call home, where meats are grilled and you can bring your own, where everyone's welcome and we all belong, even my friend in his American flag thong. Get some NASCAR in your life. Hug your kids and kiss your wife. You want Billy and Sally to learn about math and science? Send them to the school of NASCAR. They'll thank you for it. Sure, everybody in NASCAR gets a trophy as long as they win the race. Did you know that less than 10 miles from Sonoma Raceway you can go wine tasting? True story. Welcome to the place where your beast is freed, like the rubber hooves of a tire stampede, where men and women compete together, just like they did back in the 18-nevers. 200 miles per freaking hour, 700 freaking horse freaking power.
Neck and neck, they're battling down this last stretch. Off from it takes Harvick from the checkered flag.
There's Harvick, Logano, and Hamlin and Newman. Keselowski, Dale Jr., they're all superhuman. Jeff Gordon, Carl Edwards, Matt Kenseth, the Bushes, and maybe Jimmy Johnson will come back and kick some tuchus. Hello, glory. Goodbye, strife. You've got NASCAR.
NASCAR makes its triumphant return to NBC Sports on July 4th weekend.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another All-Pro Racing broadcast here today. We've got the trucks going for 13 laps at Talladega Super Speedway. And the trucks just getting ready into qualifying mode right now. So 13 laps, no cautions, open set. We're just going to run them flat to the floor. We've got 5 minutes, got one hot lap for the qualifying, so only the best is going to make it. Some fast lap times to put down in practice. Let's see what these guys can do in the race. See what some more drivers entering the race here. So $5 to the winner tonight with, again, no cautions. I just see a familiar face just entered, the number 70 of Doug Lemons. So it's going to be interesting to see how these guys go. We're probably going to be looking around about 15, 16 as they still keep on piling in. Probably 17 trucks taking the green. And this again is all courtesy of Michael D'Amico at All Pro Racing and All Pro Broadcasting Network. You can find us on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube. I even think he's got a Twitter nowadays. He's got a whole bunch going on there, so he's been off the air for a bit, but he's back on. So as the trucks are starting to put in their hot laps at the moment, so far the number 8 Matt Winton has set in the pole with Brian Smith, Justin Egan, Dyson Williams and Norman Nelson ran out top 5. We've still got drivers entering the service, so it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to actually play out. And everyone's sort of getting ready for the update build coming out this week, coming from iRacing with the new build. We're going to have the new Chevy Silverado truck, as well as the Toyota Tundra. So a lot of people are starting to get a bit edgy and getting ready for the manufacturer wars that are going to take place, like we've got in the Gen 6s. A lot of these guys with their fast setups and their trucks and the super speedways, they're going to have to go back and do some homework and redesign their sets to make them fast. Ryan Eckstein has just thrown inside the top 5 there, sitting in 5th at the moment. So only 6 cars at the moment. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe some people are just sandbagging for the meantime. But we're definitely going to be getting ready to go racing shortly. Okay, with 5 minutes of qualifying, we're down to less than 20 seconds to go. So it's going to be safe to say that it's probably going to end up this way that it is right now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. So our pole man for the race this evening will be Matt Winton. Is on pole, number 8. And not much ahead of 24 of Brian Smith. So as we're looking at the trucks as they're sitting on pit road right now. We got the trucks are there. On pole this evening we've got the number 8, Matt Winton, and the Bass Pro Chevrolet Silverado. 2 is outside is Brian Smith in the Pepsi Max. Number 24. The 51 of Justin Egan has got about 4 in the Harris Toyota Chevy Silverado. Gerald Jolie, I think that's not how you pronounce it, but he's out of 4 with the truck 20. Dyson Williams in the 48 Toyota car. Ryan Eckstein's in the 04. Norman Nelson and the number 12 coming out of 7th. Callum Nickel in the 81 out of 8th. Doug Lemons in the 70 out of 9. Brian Rumpf in the 65, he's going to be out of 10. And Jason Sarzlov in the 44, 11th. Trent Dyersmid in the 14 out of 12. Donald King in the 23. He's going to be out of 13, so he's going to be out of the lucky 13 spot tonight. We're going to see how he goes in that one. John Ward in the 5s out of 14. Out of 15th, we've got David Howard Jr. Then further back, we've got Matt Mead, Butch Fraser, Gordon Wilson, Tony Elrod, Jeff Garfield, Brandon Griffin. So all the guys further back in the line. A lot of people didn't do a qualifying lap as the trucks are forming up behind the pace car. But we're going to be live for 13 laps straight. It's going to be 13 laps live, no cautions, straight through. A lot of these drivers obviously already know each other. Some of these guys have got some good history with their bump drafting and so forth, so it's going to be interesting to see some of these guys teaming up. Some of the strong trucks in this field. You've got a fair few. I must have to say the 23 of Don King as well as the 70 of Doug Lemons. Always got some strong trucks. Don't count out the 04 of Ryan Eckstein, sorry. And Jason Sizlove in the 44. There's some definitely some fast, strong trucks. The 48, Tyson Williams. If he can hold it together, he'll get it done. So as the safety cars just bring him into turn 3. The field's getting nice and steady behind, form the 2 lines. A lot of chatter going on inside that pit radio. Well, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much for joining us here at All Pro Racing Network, or All Pro Broadcasting Network, sorry, should I say, with All Pro Racing League, with Michelangelo's Paintings. Massive thank you to them and Michael D'Amico, the name on the cameras. We appreciate your time this evening. As you know, this is the Aussie commentator, Andrew Williams. We're ready to go live. The safety car is about to duck on in as Matt Winton is going to do that long run, pacing it out, 80 mile an hour to the green. And there we go, green. So 2 files so far, everyone's just running 2 lines. Not much really happening. The 51, he's starting to really push on the 8, try and get something going on there. The 20's on the 24. As the team of 8, Matt Winton and Justin Egan, starts to make some sort of gap there. The 04, Ryan Eckstein is starting to look for a run with the 48 of Tyson Williams. Sorry, it's Ryan Eckstein. But they're going to have some competition around the outside. Is the 24 of Brian Smith and the 20 of Gerard Jolie. They look to be making a run coming out of 4s. They're going to start across the line to complete their first green flap of racing here. Further back in the group, you've got Don King. He's trying to look for a partner at the moment. Looks like the 44 of Jason Sizlove. He's hooking up with the 70 of Doug Lemons. And that leaves Don King all by himself. But we've got a group up front, group of 7. And you've got the 81 there of Cullen McNichol all by himself. But he's able just to hang on ever so slightly. And he's just starting to fall back. So it's starting to become a run of 6 trucks up front. There we go. As they hit to turn 3 right now, looks like Don King and the 23 finally picked up a partner. So I don't think it's going to be long before we see the 23 Silverado up here in this mix of the front trucks. Come around to complete lap 2. Matt Whitson still leading. He's pushing behind the 51 of Justin Egan. He's doing a tremendous job at the moment. However, on the outside of the 24 of Smith and Jolie are working that outside line. They've now got the other truck of Doug Lemons and Jason Sizlove also starting to come with them on the outside. So soon we're about to have an 8-car drafting pattern here with the 81 to sort of holding on to dear life to try and get something going on. The 81's gone up high to try and get the Sizlove's draft, but it's not going to work for him. And there we go. So we've got our breakaway pack now. The trucks are there. There's no reason for anyone to do anything silly right now, but hey, this is iRacing, and as we know, anything can go. $5 going to the lucky winner, courtesy of Michelangelo's Paintings and Michael D'Amico from the All Pro Broadcasting Network. And there we go, the push from the 20, got the 24 clear. The 24 is, and he's just dumped his buddy. I don't believe what I just saw. The 20, he's just been left high and dry, but it's all right. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. Doug Lemons has picked up the 20, but the 24 there, Brian Smith just dropped him like a hot tamale, heading into 1. And now the 8, Winton is up on the back of Smith, pushing him into 3. Maybe that's going to give the 51 a bit of air to breathe and get his engine a bit cool there. I'd have to say at the moment some of the where probably the strong truck is at the moment. It's probably whoever can keep their truck the coolest. See, the 51's just starting to get out of the draft ever so slightly to get some air going through that radiator. But Doug Levins and his buddy in the 44 of Jason Sizlove, yep, they've now decided to go run around the outside of the 20. So the 20 staying on the inside. Doug Levins trying to get a run on the outside, but and while that's all happening, the 48 and the 04 have hooked up, and they're trying to get something going on here. I didn't expect these guys to hook up so early. So you got a 3-truck tandem, something that I rarely ever see. And with the new build coming out later on, well, next week. With the new build coming up, I'm hoping that they bring the drafting characteristics of the Gen 6s into the trucks, where you can have packed drafting, because with the trucks it really only works well with 2 trucks. So, but anyway, they've beat what I had there. You've got a pack of 3 just running away with it. The 04 and the 48 now starting to catch the momentum. But don't get at the 70 of Lemons and the 44 of Sizlove. They're also starting to want to get them on the mix. And here they come, Lemons and Sizlove to the outside of Williams and X-Dean, sorry. And the 04's just come away from the 48 to probably lower his radiator some air. We're on lap 6, about to hit lap 7. Still at the moment we've got Brian Smith in the 24 Pepsi Max still leading the way. It's not going to be for much longer. You got the 70 and the 44 coming. They're doing a switch into one. 44 to the inside, 70 to the wall. 70's now dropped down and picked up his buddy, and there they're going to go now. They've got a fresh engine at the front, or a hot engine at the front, sorry, and a fresh one at the back. But here comes the 04 and the 48, and they're clear. They're clear of the 44, but he's saying that the 51 also wants to go with them. That was not part of the plan, I don't think. What's the 48 going to do here? As Tyson sort of wants to shake the 51. I don't think the 48 wants to play with the 51. The 51 looks like it's been left out to dry. What's going to happen? Sizlove looking to go. They're going to go 3 wide. So the 51 lost on that one. It's unfortunate sometimes when you're the odd man out, the extra wheel in the group as such. You got to be careful on what you do. And the 51 took a gamble, and it definitely didn't work. The 48 didn't want to pick him up. The 48 was happy with his buddy, the 04. And now the 48 and the 04 go to the outside. They've got a bit of legs on them at the moment because the 44 and the 70 are further back. However, they're coming as they hit turn 3 on lap 8. So far it's been a real good race here at front. Haven't been able to really see what's going on further back because this has been virtually action-packed. The truck on pit road with some repairs, the second group's coming. All the trucks look pretty straight, however. Alright, so we got Williams, the 48. Alright, X-Dean in the 04, trying to run around the outside of 1 and 2. Getting some side draft off the 8 and the 44 there, respectively. We're on lap 9. Still our leader is the 24 of Brian Smith. And I'm pretty sure there'll be some words perhaps exchanged at the end of the race between the 20 and the 24. That's a hard pill to swallow. Like, he was running second, got dropped by his partner, and he's fallen back to 8th at the moment. Donald King, the 23, started 13th, but he's moved up to 11th so far. But these guys are about to cross the line. The 48 just narrowly misses the lead, taking the lead for that lap. The 24 is our leader. As they're trying to get some side draft. Oh, they're getting very close there, coming out of 2. The low line and the high line, sort of everyone's just trying to get that little bit of side draft off each other. Now, I'm not too sure how much longer the 04 can keep pushing the 48 before he gets hot. And they're doing a swap, so Yeah, unfortunate for them, but fingers crossed, hopefully the 48 will be able to push. And 4 laps remaining. As that, there we go. There's the move right there with the 48, the 44 and the 70. Jason Sizlove and Doug Lemons. They've gone to the outside, in amongst the mix of the changeover between the 04 and the 48. Sizlove and Lemons have capitalised on it. They're now running the outside line on the 24 and the 8. It's not sure what can happen here. It looks like... Oh, it's starting to heat up. Sizlove ever so slightly ahead at the moment. And Sizlove, what? Did he just come down? Sizlove just dropped his buddy, Doug Lemons. So it looks like when the money's on the tables, ladies and gentlemen, everyone wants a piece of the action. And no one's taken their buddy. So Lemons has had to fall back to that rear of that group of 6, and even now he's been left behind. The 04 is now working with the 8. So it looks like he's going to dump the 48 now. We're sitting on lap 12, so we've got, what's that, 2 laps to go. Wow, this has all changed. You throw a bit of prize money at it, and it all just wants to change around. Everyone's dumping everybody. The 48 just doesn't seem to be able to hold on to that pack. As the 04 and the 8 now are working their outside line, but the 44 and the 24 are down on the bottom line. Sizlove has got a strong truck. He's brought it to the front. Sizlove started back in 11th. Now the 24 wants to run around the outside. The 24 looks like he's going to be working with the 8 here. But will the 8 take the 24? I think the 8 is Sizlove left high and dry. We're on the last lap. As the 48 and the 4, the 04 is trying to do a run around the outside as well in the 3rd lane. Sizlove has just been left to dry. The 24 and the 8 have come back down to hold the bottom line. So all these buddies and all these dance partners just dropped at the last minute. I'm not sure what happened there between the 48 and the 04. So it looks, but it's a race to the line now. Oh, the 8 and the 24 have spun! And they've spun, then they've taken out each other. They've taken out the 04. And our winner is going to be the 44, Jason Sizlove. What a race. Tyson Williams in 2nd. And 3rd home would be Doug Lemons. Wow. What a race. Can we just get a replay of finish coming out of 4 between the 24 and the 24 of Brian Smith. If we just get sort of a bird's eye view on the 24, maybe run out of the blimp or the chopper. As they come out of 4, they virtually had this race won and done. But in doing so, the 8, driven by Matt Winton here, he starts to look high. He wants to take a shot at that $5 prize money on offer tonight by All Pro Racing and Michelangelo's Paintings. Very special thanks to them. And as he's gone for the high line, the 24 has said, no, I'm not letting you do that. Turns across the nose of the 8, which allows the 44 and the 48 through. Unfortunately, the 04 got caught up in that, and Doug Lemons, who got dumped earlier on, is now in the podium. So that's fantastic. Hard luck for the guys who lost the race at the end there, but what a race. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We're going to get down, we're going to have a bit of a chat with them, so we're going to have to use the race channel here, so just bear with us for a second. Alright, we're just getting the all the radios sorted at the moment so we can get down to them.
Okay.
Jason Sizewell, you got a copy?
Go ahead, Andy.
Well, it's good to see you again. Haven't been watching your race for a while, but looks like your form is kicking off just where it was. Well done on the win tonight, and starting from 11th, come down to the win. Tell us a bit about it.
Just buddy Doug pushed me up toward the front, and we kind of went a little too early, but kind of lucked into that one. Looked like there was a little too much blocking going on, and just a luck win, but a win the same.
Very true there, Jason. I saw earlier on with you and Doug working together, and then it looked like you dumped him at one stage. Was that intentional, or was that a bit of a miscommunication?
No, we got each other in team speak. That's it's hard to get two on the outside by, so and your teammates, if you can get one and you're the leader, then, we got a rule that, go ahead and take it. So.
Well, it definitely worked tonight, so well done. You actually get the $5 win, so make sure you contact Michael D'Amico and that, you'll pick up the winner's check. So well done.
Copy. Thanks, and good race to everybody.
Is there anyone you want to thank me, please?
Of course, my buddy Doug Lemons there, teammate in GBR Racing, Brent Keith for the awesome paint. So other than that, man, and you and Michael D'Amico, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And in second place tonight, we got the 48 at Tyson Williams. Tyson, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Race for you. You started you were doing a lot of work with the 0-4 there, and then in the end you just came out of nowhere and able to get something.
Yeah, it was a lot of luck. The two guys in front wrecked out for some reason, and I just followed Jason.
Is there anyone going to do a shout-out to or anything like that?
Ryan, the All Racing for putting us on, and yeah.
Fair enough. A man of many words there. Tyson Williams, well done in second place. And third place tonight, Doug Lemons in the 70. Well done, Doug.
Thanks. That was a lot of fun.
I have to admit, when I was going through the entry list and I saw your truck come through on the list, and I thought, yep, there's going to be a strong truck for this race tonight, and you definitely didn't disappoint. You put on a good show. Tell us about it.
Oh, it was a plan to, we were going to start in the back, but I guess our I-rating got us up towards the front a little bit. Not so many people qualified. And I told Jason, I think we can get up to the front. And it's hard to get two trucks on the outside, so I told him, just if he can get out the lead, go ahead and take it and let the chips fall where they may.
That was a good run. I mean, definitely two strong trucks there. Actually, the top seven were all strong trucks. But well done to you, Doug. Is there anyone to do a shout-out to? Obviously to your teammate, but yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. EDR Racing, and like Jason said, Brent Keith for the paint jobs, and you guys for doing this. It's a lot of fun.
Well, thank you very much there, Doug. And guys, we're going to wrap this up now, but make sure you keep an eye on the races for all the host events. We're going to have some more racing tonight with some more money, so don't be a stranger. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. So our winner tonight was the 44 Jason Sizewell, takes the $5 check, and 48 Tyson Williams in second, and Sizewell's teammate Doug Lemons was in third there in the 70. So that was awesome racing, guys, and please stay tuned, hang around, and I'm sure we'll be back for some more. But for the meantime, on behalf of myself, Andrew Williams, and the rest of the guys here at All Pro Broadcasting Network, again, massive thank you to Michael D'Amico for all his hard work behind the cameras. He really does do a great job, and we really mean that. Thank you very much, Michael. As well as our support, as always, from Michelangelo's Paintings, guys. At the moment, I'm going to say good night, but we'll see each other shortly. Thank you. Bye for now.